Previously on Britain's Next Top Model.
You two was laughing at her.
Tension in the house brought Naomi to tears. Some girls struggled to find their feet, while some girls hogged the limelight and made themselves unpopular. But it was Shauna that failed to impress the judges.
Just not photogenic, you know, ultimately.
And was sent packing. So who will be eliminated tonight?
I so wanted Edwina to go because she deserved to go because of her attitude, and Shauna, you know, Shauna is a really nice girl and she deserved to stay.
The girls had said all these negative things that could have affected my chance in the competition.
She said, oh, you know, you lot were in the reject group who had no coordination and rhythm.
She says this to you?
Yeah.
So wrong she'd say that.
And it probably has still made a print in the panel's view towards me.
You know, Edwina, the thing about it is, no one can spoil your chances, you yourself
Yeah, but for that to be said,
chances.
even after the eliminations, I talked to the girls about it and they still carried on saying, I feel you're like this and I feel you're like that.
You've got to try and take it on board and try and adapt yourself.
Yeah,
in
and I
a
understand
way.
that, but at the end of the day, they don't know me at all and they're saying all these things and which could have made me go home.
Good morning. Every top model needs to be able to perform to their best ability and add many strings to their bow. Be ready for 9:15 a.m.
Acting. There's a lot of great actresses in here.
We went to a theatre school and met an actress called Sally.
I think it's really helpful for models to know a bit about acting. Commercials, it's not just about looking beautiful and walking beautifully. When you go into an interview or a commercial interview, you maybe only have one line, but you've got to invest that line with something more than just saying it.
Hi Jen, how are you today?
We had to do some confidence-building, silly games.
Okay, off you go, Jen.
The one person that did really stand out and came out of their shell was Jenilee.
Excellent!
She really went for it and surprised everyone, I think.
Right, Naomi, how are you today?
Oh, that was really good.
She gave us an improvisation, which was between a man and a woman having an argument.
You've had a weird phone call with your boyfriend and you fear that he's gone off for the night with your best friend. He's pretty sure that he can win you back.
You had two choices, either to leave and walk away or to give in and kiss.
Really go with what is true to you. Aha, are you there? Come on in, guys. This is Paul. Hey, nice. I don't know if any of you recognise Paul. He's played in Hollyoaks for many years. Is it 4 years, is it, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, and plays Soul. And so, who's going to volunteer, or am I just going to pick one of you up to be the first?
Oh, you're angry.
Well, what do you expect?
No, I want you to be angry. Behave badly, I do.
But the thing about it is, I don't want to behave badly. I shouldn't have to.
I think you do.
I just feel in a muddle.
You look amazing. I really want you, you know. Those lips.
Please stop it, please. Just stop it.
But you're everything to me.
It was you who cheated on me.
No, I didn't cheat on you.
What did you do
don't know
then?
that for a fact, do you? You're
What
just
did you
listening
do?
to your mate. I want you.
Christ.
I love it when you do that. I want you now.
Yeah, I know you might want this, but you ain't getting it.
Just everything about you. Man, it makes everyone else look so...
Wait, no, you know, I've had enough. You're in bed with my best friend.
No, I wasn't in bed. You don't even know if I was in bed. You don't know for a fact.
I've had it up to here of useless men. At the end of the day, you are a...
Am I?
Oh my gosh, Jenilee, what can I say? Jenilee went for the big smacker. We was all amazed. I was speechless. Couldn't believe that she just come up from nowhere and just started smugging him. I mean, it was proper like watching a film.
Okay, cut.
Good on her, no one else had the guts to go the whole way.
Did you have to snog him?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
People are going to laugh at me and I'm just going to look really stupid.
My boyfriend, we're watching it now.
Jenilee did worry about the kiss because of her boyfriend and how he'd react.
Did you have to snog him?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
No, I'm not. I'm being serious, Sean. I wanted to prove to everyone that I could be professional. And all the girls had loads of respect for me. Look, I'm gonna go far if I keep doing well.
Don't keep doing that.
It was only lasted about 5 seconds, hon. And I was like a beetroot, honestly.
You didn't use tongue, did you?
No. Oh, Sean. But I don't know. Oh, darling. I'm not gonna lie and say no. But you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Oh my god, I can't believe I was worrying.
Who's up for a cocktail party tonight? I thought it was about time that me and the girls all got dressed up, had a laugh, had a bit of a cocktail party, so that's what we did.
To Britain's next top model.
The drinks were flowing, a couple of shots of brandy. We played some rude games and got everyone was a bit more relaxed with each other.
Initially, my intentions were not to get too drunk and look out for Jenilee, because she might be the one that will have too much to drink, or someone like Lucy. Now, completely opposite. I was the one that ended up getting proper hammered.
You right, Tash?
Do you want to sleep in my vodka, baby? Hell no.
Tash, I did get very, very drunk, and I did have to carry her from the garden down to her bed. She fell asleep in all of her clothes and not in her own bed, which was highly amusing.
I remember it happening. I was absolutely gone, but I enjoyed that night, and I think most of the girls did.
Night, sweetheart.
Just woke up and I'm thinking, this is not my bed.
There's no alcohol left.
We went through a whole bottle of vodka, a whole bottle of Bacardi, a whole bottle of brandy, a whole bottle of Malibu, all the Bacardi Breezers, all the wine's gone. There's a couple of Stellas left. Right, there's Lisa Mayo. Lisa Mayo! Advertising products can be a huge money spinner. Can you cut it at a commercial casting? Be ready to leave at 11:30.
Morning, girls.
Hi.
Welcome to your casting with Paul de Freitas. Paul is an extremely successful casting director. He's been doing it for over 27 years.
We had a casting for a pretend commercial for Tiger ice cream, and we had to eat an ice cream from a fridge and turn into an animal. Just going, I'm eating it in ecstasy and stuff, and then, reverting back to normal and going,
brings out the animal in you.
She used to be cool, sophisticated, obviously glamorous, the sort of girl that everyone would aspire to be. To them, it may just be an ice cream commercial, but I'm casting hundreds of different things, and they could earn a fortune out of one of the projects I'm on, and so a lot hinges on this today for them. Hi there, I'm Paul. Hi.
When I found out that I was meeting a top casting director, I was really excited. I thought, this is my chance to prove that I can do acting.
I want you to imagine you're in this fabulous apartment in New York. I want you just to sort of move around a little bit with just half a step and aim to camera. I'll give you the ice cream as you open the fridge door, all right? Yeah. Keep it easy for you. Turn over and action.
Paul wanted us to be quite sophisticated, which I thought was quite easy because of all the training that we've been given.
Inwardly, I'm laughing. Outwardly, I'm furious because I'd have to take that off the tape. I thought the outfit looked very cheap. I thought she looked like a barmaid.
You're trying to look sexy and like this ice cream's the best thing you've ever had, while you've got chocolate around your mouth and you can't swallow it because it's so cold.
Are you going to be sick?
Cold.
I think I am.
I did feel maybe I went a little bit over the top with the finger licking, which was quite embarrassing.
I had to, eat it like I'm loving it, and then also be an animal, be wild like a tiger. for it. I'm literally roaring and, you know, giving the claws and everything. At the same time, I'm getting brains freeze and I'm realising that I've got to say a line. I wiped my mouth and smiled like, you know, I was told to.
And the line is...
Nothing would come out. It was like, what is the line? Oh my God, what is happening to me? All the words had just disappeared from my brain. Eventually it came out from nowhere. It brings out the animal in you. It was like, oh my God, I can't believe that's what I did.
You got there in the end, didn't you? I thought she understood what was going on, slightly overacted, and I would put her back on that side. But basically, I thought she did quite well.
It brings out the animal in you.
I only wish you'd listened to what I'd said. You don't walk so close to a camera.
It brings out the animal in you.
I thought the delivery of the line was actually quite good. I'd just like to have seen it a bit more, that's all. I think she's a beautiful-looking girl, and there's a lot of things going for her.
It brings out the animal in you.
I don't think she took it as seriously as probably I would have liked her to have done.
Marisa was sitting downstairs at the table and basically just saying, well, I'm really unhappy that I've got to do this and it's not fair that we should be put in a humiliating situation one after another. And so she went up there kind of in a strop.
I went in thinking, I'm going to look awful, and if I want a career in the future in politics, no one's going to take me seriously. I'm doing a PhD at the moment.
Are you?
Obviously, I'd have to consider what I was going to do about that because modelling needs to be a full-time profession.
Yeah.
I need to be prepared to travel.
Yeah.
I'd have to change my living circumstances and work circumstances.
Right. I think we're doing the feature film version, and you should aim...
Brings out the animal in you.
Good. OK, cut there. Lovely. Thanks for coming in.
you.
Off you go.
Thanks.
Thank you. I think she needs a lot of work and needs a good talking to.
Pure humiliation.
I did listen to absolutely everybody that walked through the door, and everybody was saying, oh, you've got to eat the whole ice cream, you've got to not be too sexual, blah, blah, blah.
Brings out the animal in you.
And I didn't give it enough.
Basically, the performance was a total washout and a waste of time. In you come. Hello. All present and correct. It looks like all 9 of you are here. These interviews are very, very important for models. You know, so anytime you meet a photographer, casting director, you have to make an impression. Some of you did, and I think some of you know, some of you didn't. Lovely Lucy. You didn't seem totally focused, I have to be honest and say. And I think that you lack a kind of, and I think this is general, I think there's a complacency or a lack of ambition. Never, ever become too complacent because it comes across.
The director said, I don't know whether it's complacency or lack of ambition, that you didn't stand out. And I thought that was a bit unfair because having to go into a room in a real situation, a real casting, and be put on the spot with something that I've never done before. I did find nerves got the better of me and I didn't perform the way I should have done.
You didn't really listen to what I said. You know, I know you're an intelligent girl, went to university. I think there may come a point where you think, listen, is this where I want to be going or do I want to pursue another career? It was an uncomfortable audition, I felt, with you. It was too sexual.
Okay.
And that is offensive.
I got the worst criticism out of any of the girls. It was personal and I felt an attack.
Now, I was given a task today, choosing one person for a reward. And I couldn't choose one person. It's very, very difficult. So I chose 2. And I chose Naomi to start off with. Hear it from Naomi. I was impressed with your performance.
I was so pleased to won something at last because, you know, the judges I wanted to see us improve all the time.
The second person, who will be totally and utterly shocked who I chose, is Tashi.
No! I did not expect in a million years that I would win the task.
Only because I was cruel and I let you kick your legs up on that sofa for far too long before you remembered the line. But you did remember it in the end. It was all the tiger thing, you've incorporated that for us, and that was something that no one did, actually, apart from you. So, congratulations to you too. A little round of applause there.
I felt wicked, but I was disappointed that I had to share it with Naomi.
The reward is you are going to a top West End restaurant, Albanet, and you've got 2 really special guests that are going to be there with you at the restaurant. Please let me know how it all goes, and promise me one thing. Don't get drunk and don't eat too much. Thank you.
Yeah. He thought, as soon as I walked in the room, I was aggressive and up myself. And that's out of order, because that's just stereotyping because of the way I look again. I didn't do anything differently to any of you lot. I didn't walk in and sort of go, hi, I'm here, I don't want to be here. Did I? I just walked in and shook the man's hand. And apparently that's aggressive. I was thinking, should I be leaving tonight? Should I just go? Do I really want this or not? But before I got the chance to go any further, big surprise.
Anna was downstairs packing her bags.
It was a massive shock.
I was really upset because I believed that she had a lot of potential.
I don't want it. I don't want any of it.
Stay till tomorrow, because I am. I'm going to give it one more.
When Anna said that she wanted to leave, I was in shock because she was doing so well in the competition, and to me she was a strong contender to win.
Baby, please don't walk out yet. No, they've got the ability to take you further in this. Please don't walk out.
For me, it was just desperation for anybody, just like, you know, to try and give her that bit of sympathy that she always needed to be able to bring herself back on top.
I thought it was a big joke. I thought, here we go again, dramatic. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. And it's not just like you're letting yourself down, you're letting your little boys down, and how can you...
Do you know what? I'll be letting myself down if I stayed. I'll be letting myself down if I felt this bad about myself and I stayed.
When she really, really meant it, I was gutted for her because I felt that she could have gone so far in this competition. She is an absolute special girl, but at the same time, she's a lunatic, and her leaving has just proved it.
My heart's not here, my head's not here. It's not what I need, and it's not what I want anymore.
And she starts saying she's got no confidence. Everything she says and does in here has been an act, that she's not being herself. She says she looks in the mirror, she doesn't see herself. She wants to go home and cook and clean and look after her son.
Going away is just, I think it's selfish because this is probably someone else's dream that didn't get in, and she's taken up someone else's spot that would have driven themselves to the end to want to win it.
There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be a model. It's not the be-all and end-all.
Marisa's upset. She's saying she wants to go, and Anna's walking out, and I don't understand. Am I the only person who wants to be here?
Hello? Hi, Elisa, it's Anna.
Anna, what's going on?
Okay, let me explain it the best way I know how.
Yes, please.
It's like, you know when you're building a house, you put brick after brick after brick,
Yeah.
and you make a foundation, but then you realise it's all wrong, so you've got to kick it down and just start again.
But why does this suddenly come out of the blue? I don't understand, because when I last saw you, you seem incredibly happy, and you come on leaps and bounds. Your photo was the best out of everybody's. And I just, what's been the catalyst that's made this happen?
That's when I realised, when you said my photo was the best that you'd seen, that's when I realised that didn't make me happy. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, when you want something so bad and you finally get it, it's just like, oh, it's not what I wanted anyway.
You could have just got yourself a massive career. Do you understand what you're giving up here? You're going to go back to the building site, and then you're not going to have this opportunity again, because we can't take you back.
I know, I really do.
She decided that, you know, she had a taste of the industry and she didn't like it. She wanted to go back home and live her life like she was before.
Make sure you all try your hardest. Make sure, yeah? It's been coming for the last 3-4 days, and I'm happy that I'm a strong enough person to do it. I won't regret it. There's always something good that comes out of every situation. Hello there, baby! Lollipop! Lollipop! Oh my goodness.
She lifted up your mattress.
Did she?
Yeah. She lifted up your mattress, and when everybody looked, she pushed the bed.
You've just got a guilty conscience, Naomi, because you did not like that. You went out and you went on like a...
Naomi and Tashi won the casting challenge. I don't necessarily think they wanted to win the prize together.
I thought, you know, we could have a really good night, have a few to drink, and see it was just us two. There was no excuse for us to ignore each other. We had to talk.
Initially, I thought that she's going to be stuck up, she's going to be boring, she might have a little bit of a chip on her shoulder. But she was really all right, she was really pleasant to be around. When Scott had walked down the steps, my eyes, pupil just wanted to burst. He was absolutely gorgeous, and I remember him from Coronation Street.
So, how'd it go today, all right?
Yeah, it was good. I was nervous.
And I saw a different side to Naomi, which was a relief. Still shows off a lot.
Both got similar moles.
Very, very flirtatious. I thought I was very flirty, but I've never seen a girl flirt so much as her.
I've got one as well there.
I noticed when I was looking at your knockers earlier on.
Naomi gave me the inspiration to go in for the kill because I thought, how can I be watching a girl who's in a relationship flirt with Paul, and I'm single, I'm free, got no attachments, and I'm not flirting and I'm not going to try and get some. Eventually, after doing loads of flirting and getting all hot and bothered, we both went in for the court. It was, oh, I'm speechless. I'm actually blushing now.
I told Paul straight away I had a boyfriend and I was going in with him for 5 years, and I thought it was really strange of him to keep on trying to kiss me and stuff during the night and kept trying to hold my hand and kept trying to touch my leg, and I think he loves the women quite a lot.
I said to Scott, if we're going to go out, we've got to come back to the house and see the girls because they're all great. Naomi, she's lovely. She's really nice. Hayley's lovely though. That's the thing. Hayley is lovely. She's really vibrant. Jenilee, she's wicked, man. She's chilling. She's playing it cool. Oh, what can you say, man? You're just surrounded by supermodels.
When they come back after the night out, Naomi was all over Paul. They were giggling, laughing away. Paul was on top of Naomi.
Paul was really, really horny. I don't know what was wrong with him because he knew I had a boyfriend of 5 years, and I kept saying, you know, what would you feel like if you had me for 5 years? I mean, and you wouldn't want to share me, and my boyfriend definitely didn't want to share me. I think that's what made him want probably me even more, knowing that he couldn't have me.
Naomi has blatantly denied snogging Paul when she knows. I was in the car with that girl and she snogged his ass off. You know, she was like...
Hearsay plays a lot in this house. I did have a few to drink. I let my hair down. There was a bit of flirting going on because everyone was just having a really nice time and having a bit of a laugh.
She snogged
How many
him.
times? How many times?
At least 3 times outside the toilets, in the car, and when I worked there. She snogged him. And I'm a witness to at least 2 of them snogs. You know, lips, saliva, the lot.
That ain't fair to say that.
You what?
I didn't snog him outside the toilets.
You did?
No, I didn't. The thing is that it was just light fun. Nothing was serious. But then when I was accused of actually snogging him, which I hope I didn't look like that because he did try to kiss me a few times. Don't need that, so.
Naomi is either just a very big tease or just a good liar.
I think he was a bit disappointed. Tashi was hilarious with Scott. She was really drunk. She really liked him and she was being really girly, which made a change, and everybody just found it so funny. We were all watching out the window or leaning out.
I'd run out like it was a proper classic fairy tale. You know, I ran into his arms, gave him a big snog, and, you know, he made it clear that he'd like to see me again and he wants to stay in contact. That was really nice.
Hello?
Hi, baby.
Hey, darling, how you doing?
Yesterday we had a casting for a commercial. He picked 2 girls to win and I won.
Did you?
Yeah, with Tashi. So,
what are you doing then? What's your...
I did it last night. Prize, we went out to a fancy West End restaurant.
Yeah.
And Paul came from the other day. He was just like, so not desperate, but he was a really nice lad, but he just tried to come and kiss me all night. And like, feeling me, I went, no, don't have any of that, because Tashi and Scott were having a bit of fun, having some snogs and stuff. And he felt, well, I'm going to look bad.
I'm not going to look stupid, am I?
No, well, I hope not. Look, he tried to kiss me and I was like, no, I'm not having any of it. And he did. No, he did try to kiss me a couple of times and he got me on the lips and stuff. I was like, no, you know. What do you mean it's
You know, Right.
He sounded upset because it did try and happen, but he believes me. Have a good day, babe. I love you so much, and I'm missing you. I need a hug.
I'll speak to you later on.
Okay, babe. Love you.
We will be seeing who washes up best in the fight to be Britain's next top model.
You know what it's going to be. It's going to be an aerial advert.
Come through, girls. I want you to imagine that you're actually in the tropics, okay?
Bahamas.
Yeah, the Bahamas is perfect. It's hot, it's steamy, it's sultry. One by one, we'll call you up to go into the shower. Back shot. I want you to be showering away. Then I want you to turn to camera and obviously keep your arms crossed, cover your boobies, look to camera and just say for me, you have to buy it to try it. Okay?
To try it. One of the jobs that I had to do in my career was exactly this. Commercials are very important because you have to get your expression right in your face and all the movements, and you guys have had your acting training, so you've got to think of all of those things and put them all together for this.
Look forward to seeing you in the shower. I'm expecting to see the girls today do something so special with this, because it's a pretty simple idea. I don't want to see any nerves to do with boobs and all of that. I want them to forget about that and really make me believe that they're enjoying every minute of it. Get yourself psyched up for what we're going to do. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to have fun nonetheless, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Off you go.
When Paul turned up at the commercial, I took that as my opportunity to make a better second impression, and I was, you know, smiley and pleased to meet him. I wanted to make an impression. He's a top guy in the industry, so I'm hoping that he did accept that.
Oh, didn't my face just say it all? I was not looking forward to this shower commercial at all, not one bit.
Have you done anything like this before?
No, never. To be honest, getting my kit off in public.
Do you go topless on the beach?
Nope.
No?
Where's lovely Jenny? Jenilee?
We had to do a shower scene in the jungle. Obviously, it wasn't a real jungle.
It's the moment you've been waiting for?
The water was very cold, but I just thought I just got to keep focused and give it my all.
You have to buy it to try it.
Felt like I did, but the first time I looked into the light and not into the camera, so I thought, oh my God.
Look down the barrel for me, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
I have a phobia of water anyway. I hate water in my eyes and it makes me panic. That, on top of the fact that the water was freezing cold, it totally took my breath away.
Think one.
Okay, roll camera.
You better try it, Bob.
When I got out the shower, I was really, really upset. It's the fact that I felt I'd let myself down.
It's hard. It's really hard to think of everything and the freezing cold water.
The moment the cold water hit my chest, I could not breathe.
Just about to try.
I couldn't get the words out like without going like that, and it doesn't matter how hard you try and how hard you. It's so cold.
It's not going to happen when you're ill. It's just not.
I think one of my strengths is that I can take criticism on and go and change it. And with every criticism I've had, I've gone back the next day and I've done much better.
You did well though. Very, very well. Just had a little chat with Marisa, and she just said she felt that she should come on leaps and bounds from yesterday.
Yeah, she has. We had a little kind of heated discussion about her manner, and I think that has improved a lot with today, and it's come across on camera.
I was so glad that I did it. It was a massive relief because I felt that if I can do this, there is nothing in the modelling industry that I cannot do. And the hair, for once, came into use. Thank God for it. I feel like a drowned rat.
I felt Edwina did really make an effort to join in with everybody, and she didn't have her arrogant head on.
I was like, let's try it, buy it.
The girls supported and encouraged each other, which I thought was great because I think we need to bring that more to the house.
Every single one of us was put through our paces today, and they've treated us, and we had butlers in the buff.
Waiters turned up at the house. They didn't have any clothes on, which I was very surprised, and then we all had to give them a big slap on the bum.
All of us have bonded that little bit more tonight, you know, even with Edwina. So it's been really great.
It was a nice evening until...
Up on the roof, we're all sitting down and we're all talking about just people who were liked and who were disliked. I'll tell you who you've got to watch out for. Naomi. Earlier on in the evening, Naomi had been saying things about Tashi, that she'd wet the bed and telling everyone to smell it and how it stank, and how can she say that I snogged someone when she wet the bed. She lifted up your mattress.
Did she?
Yeah. She lifted up your mattress and when everybody looked, she pissed the bed.
None of us said nothing.
And she went, smell it, it stinks.
Lifting up a mattress and saying, look everyone, Tashi, I pissed the bed, that's...
No, come on, I did not piss the bed. More and more thinking about what she'd said and the way she had done it, it just made me just get so angry. I felt like there was a devil inside of me. She goes back.
This is the one. Tashi came stomping down a size 8.
Let's have a look at my mattress that you lifted up and said that I pissed myself and it stinks because you didn't like what I told you and everyone else downstairs and said that you snogged Paul ass off, and then you're gonna sit there and say that I pissed myself?
He was just attacking with Hayley, attack.
Is there any rings on that mattress?
When you sat there,
is there any rings on that mattress?
From the mattress.
You are trying.
What, and you picked up the mattress and said to the other girls, you know, like, sniff it?
No, I didn't say sniff it.
And she started calling Naomi
You've just got a guilty conscience, Naomi, because you did not like that. You went out and you went on like a you went on and you sat in between a man's ass knowing that you got a man at home.
I was being the flipping adult in the whole room. I was the one standing there, taking it all. I couldn't get a word in.
That's why I see it as a two-face.
Listen, I wouldn't make something like that up.
Yeah, but you made up the fact that you did not kiss Paul.
Okay, listen.
You came in here, sat down, flirted with him and pretend like you didn't snog him.
She feels that her opinion is the right opinion and, you know, everybody else should listen to her, even though she doesn't really know what happened.
I have my own personal opinion that morning when she sat up, I saw drips come from her mattress. I did not voice my personal opinion when the camera crews were there.
I'm not going to say anything because she felt that, you know, it might have embarrassed Tashi.
Can you see where it's coming from though? When so many people are saying it.
Suddenly, all the girls who, like little Andex puppies to the big Rottweiler. This conversation should be taken to another day when we're both sober because you ain't sober. No, listen, seriously.
All right, but Edwina, look, honestly, sit down. You sit down, sit down down. You know, I hope that I do not come across as a bully because that is not my intentions, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and let someone abuse me and insult me.
Mouth-watering.
You might have to say a little bit more to convince me to go out and buy it, but...
Yesterday I felt like we were all like one group and we were all friends, get along with each other, but now, you know, since the blazing row that happened, we've just gone back to square one.
Edwina and Naomi are not speaking to me. I think they think that I'm bothered, but it's for the best anyway.
Last elimination, the spirits were high. This elimination, the spirits are low.
Every week I'm nervous when it comes to elimination because you just don't know. But this week, I'm particularly nervous about it.
I feel that Marisa might go because of the other day. She's very confused whether she wants to be here or not.
I'm really worried I gave off the notion that I don't want to be here and I should be somewhere else, but I've now decided I'm 100% here, but I'm just very worried that it might be too late.
Hello, everybody. Well, there are only 8 of you remaining because Anna has decided to eliminate herself from this competition. I guess she didn't have what it takes to be Britain's next top model. But the competition is hotting up now. You guys are all going to have to step up a pace because we, the judges, are going to be even tougher on you. Let me reintroduce you to our judges. We have the beautiful Marie Helvin, one of the first ever supermodels. Hi. Model manager extraordinaire Jonathan Pang, and Paul de Freitas, who helped you with your acting for commercial castings. We're going to start with the individual evaluations. Hey, Edwina. Hello.
Edwina, as you know, I like to give you girls a test. Now, today it's a soup commercial. I want you to convince me that this is a delicious, hot bowl of soup.
Creamy and tangy all at the same time.
Wow, that was good.
That was very good.
Very good indeed.
We shot a mock-up TV commercial with Paul earlier. Let's take a look at your best cup. You have to buy it to try it.
Very good. I like the line. You did the line very well.
I did like it.
I thought you were smashing. I thought you were great yesterday.
It's delicious, and it's only 5% fat-free.
That was great.
You have to buy it to try it. Oh, it was alright, actually.
I didn't think that was sexy at all.
No.
It was getting it out as fast as possible.
It was kind
in
of,
a
your
way.
mind was saying, I must get this line out and get it out right, but it actually, performance level, it was pretty low.
I still think I need to improve.
Okay.
Definitely,
All right.
yeah.
I agree with that.
Thanks very much, Jenilee.
Just what I needed. Why don't you give it a go?
It's not a good sign, by the way, when the panel goes silent. Jonathan?
Well, I was hoping for a bit more, I must be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wasn't convinced, sorry.
Do you feel that you built on our first meeting and applied what we'd discussed there to the commercial for the shower gel?
I'd have liked to have thought I did, yeah.
Yeah? I wasn't so sure, so I'll see what everyone else thinks.
Yeah, let's take a look.
You've got to buy it to try it.
What are your comments on it?
I looked cold.
It just wasn't believable in any way whatsoever.
I didn't really get the message at all. It's not about the way you looked, but it's about the way you delivered the lines.
I think you have potential, I really do, and I think you are a smashing looking girl.
Thank you.
You have to buy it to try it.
That was like an advert for antidepressants.
It was very, very down.
I know you weren't feeling well, but it is very, very important in this business to not let that affect your performance.
Sympathetic as we were, you really let yourself down
I know.
and us yesterday. You know you're capable of better than that.
If you're feeling under the weather or looking for a tasty snack, then this soup is absolutely what you're looking for. It's full of goodness, nutrients, and tastes absolutely delicious.
I'm very impressed. I
like what you said. It's actually the best thing you've done so far.
Yeah. Hi, Marisa.
Hey, Marisa, how are you?
Good, thank you. Your soup's delicious as well as nutritious.
Very
Right,
good.
the line.
I love when you smile.
Fabulous line. Tell me, do you think that you learnt much working with Paul?
Massive amounts. I went in thinking, I'm going to embarrass myself, I'm going to look like an idiot.
Right.
And I went in feeling so kind of like that it made it even worse.
You were uptight, weren't you?
I was uptight and I got pretty severely criticised, I think, I'd say, about it.
Do you think that was what deserved now?
Absolutely deserved, because it's taught me a massive amount. So I had to say to myself, do I want this 100%, and will I put 100% in? Am I so hungry for it that I can forget everything else and just concentrate on this? So I went away and thought about that, and I made my decision.
You really did. You came back in leaps and bounds. You were absolutely terrific the second time I saw you.
Let's take a look at your best take.
You've got to buy it to try it.
Wow, sultry.
What do you think?
I think I delivered the line as you wanted me to deliver it. Mouth-watering.
You might have to say a little bit more to convince me to go out and buy it, but...
Sorry.
You've got to buy it to try it.
I wish you could look like that in your photographs. You look really fantastic. It's like the best shot I think I've seen of you.
This is so nutritious, but absolutely delicious.
Did you have problems swallowing that?
That dress doesn't do anything for you. You know, so broad in your shoulders.
You're very, very strong looking. And I don't want to see you at any point going too much down the drag queenie look. You're starting to look a little bit...
That's outrageous. I'm sorry, I've taken huge offence by that. I don't know how you feel about that.
I think there's potential there.
You say that she looks like a drag queen.
I'm not saying she looks like it. I didn't say she looked like it. I can see that easily happening.
We shot a mock-up TV commercial with Paul earlier. Let's take a look at your best cup.
You have to buy it to try it.
What did you think?
I actually like that, to be honest.
I didn't mind it. Thought a little bit fast, but all in all.
Hello.
Hi.
How do you feel that this week has gone for you?
It's been a mix. I've found some things that I've got on well with and some things that I've struggled a little bit with nerves. There's nothing better.
Then?
We're waiting.
I think from when we first saw you, we've all said that you've got a lot of potential and you look good. And I don't know if you're taking too much of the criticism very seriously, because you're still walking in here looking a bit nervous and a bit round-shouldered and a bit geeky, and, you know, you've got to start listening a bit more to us, I think. Sorry.
You've got to buy it to try it.
You look fantastic. You've just got to give me more to remember you by performance-wise, as opposed to just your looks.
Let's start with Hayley.
That was the best photograph that she has taken throughout this whole series. It was impressive.
Yeah. Well, we said last week that she's got that fresh daylight commercial look, and she didn't let us down.
Tashi, the drag queen.
Listen, I never said she was a drag queen.
I wasn't convinced by her today.
With us today.
No, good personality, come on.
Great personality.
It didn't show
When she's
through
on,
today.
but she wasn't on.
Jenilee?
It's the voice.
A lot of models can't do dialogue and won't do dialogue, so we won't judge her on that.
Her enthusiasm's great. I mean, she's got a lot of drive and she's trying real hard.
Naomi?
She's overconfident or arrogant, I'm not quite sure which, but something's preventing her from progressing.
Yeah.
Stephanie?
She did pull it out of the bag today, but that doesn't make any excuses for what she did yesterday.
Yeah. Those are probably the most beautiful blue eyes I've ever seen, but I wonder if that's enough.
Not all about her eyes,
is that all it is?
Marisa?
Is she struggling to make such an effort?
Was her attitude that bad when she came in that
Yeah, she walked through the door and I wanted her out as quickly
Wow.
as I could possibly get her out the door.
Okay, Edwina. I think she's done better this time. I've been very, very concerned about her because she's always at the sort of last two.
You know, she's only happy when she wants to be. It's like on the shoot last week, she kind of liked her hair, so she was beaming. When she doesn't like something, she really lets it show.
Finally, Lucy, I've got to say she is worrying me.
Maybe she is just coasting it. Maybe she thinks it, well...
Either that or it doesn't exist. You
Yeah.
know, maybe there is no depth to her after all. I'm not sure, because she's not convincing me of anything.
I have 8 girls in front of me. When I call your name, will you please step forward? Edwina. Thank you. Your attitude on jobs have changed, which is fantastic. Congratulations, you're still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model. Thank you. Tashi. Hayley.
Thank you so much.
Jenilee. Marisa. Naomi. Congratulations. You're still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model. Will the remaining 2 girls please step forward? Stephanie, you've really struggled this week, and we feel as if you're sinking. I know you felt unwell, but you've got to be professional and you've got to work through it and try harder. Lucy, we don't feel as if you're changing at all. We feel as if you're a little bit too complacent. We're also wondering why you're not trying as hard as the other girls. However, with Anna eliminating herself, you both have a second chance. Congratulations. You're through to the next round. Next time on Britain's Next Top Model.
Your prince is on the other side of that door.
It's all too much for Tashi. Hayley gets to grips with high fashion.
Hello, girls.
And a big celebrity makes a huge impression on the girls.
How are you?
I decided at this time in my life to lose weight because I don't want to go on living like this any longer.
Can you believe that Anne's gone? Check out her story next, here on Living TV.